Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly psychic reading. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com. And this is the weekly psychic reading for Monday, February 24th to Sunday, March 2nd, 2014. This week we're going to be using Doreen Virtue's Messages from Your Angels Oracle card deck, and we have 4 crystal choices for you this week. I had gone through and picked out the crystals for the week and then had to go back and grab Azurite because he wanted to play today too. So there you go. So today your choices are Tektite, Malachite, calcite, clear calcite, and Azurite. So again, that's Tektite, Malachite, clear calcite, and Azurite. Got a whole lot of ites playing with us today. So what I'll do is I'll give the cards a shuffle, and we're going to ask our angels for the messages that they have for us this week and any messages that are coming forward to help keep us positive, happy, balanced, and moving forward in a healthy direction. So for Monday and Tuesday, the message that's coming up is Rosetta, and she's saying, you have a gift for working with young people and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So the message that's coming up for Monday and Tuesday is that it's really important that we're connecting with children. For people who have been kind of wondering whether or not they are meant to be teaching children or to have children as part of their lives. So also if you're wondering about becoming a parent or if there are any parenting questions that are coming up for you, Monday and Tuesday the focus is all around children. So if you've had questions around that, yes, the answer is that children are definitely a part of your life purpose and what you're meant to be doing, and this is encouragement to kind of get you moving forward and working on that. For any parents who may be watching Monday and Tuesday, it's really important that you're connecting with your children. It feels like there's some difficulty that's happening for them, and where they're just needing a little extra support and a little extra love. And if you don't have children, then the additional message that's coming up for you is to make sure that you're taking time out to care for yourself and nurture yourself. Monday and Tuesday is all about loving and nurturing and reconnecting with our children, all of the children in our lives, whether they're our own or other people's, and just kind of being in that gentle, nurturing, and loving space for ourselves and for others. For Wednesday and Thursday, Archangel Raphael is coming in, and he says, I am helping you to heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. And so again, first of all, the message that's coming up is that there's a lot of physical healing that we're doing on Wednesday and Thursday. So it's really important that you're paying attention to your physical health. If you've been wanting to make changes to your diet or anything that's going to be a positive impact on your physical body and physical health, now is the time to do it and to call on Archangel Raphael for help with that. Again, if you've been thinking about moving into some sort of healing career, whether it be energy work or emotional counseling or doctor or nurse or whatever it is, the message that's coming up around that is that things are going to become easier as you're moving and working along on your life path and on your life purpose. If you are having difficulty in any of those areas and you are a healer, call on Archangel Raphael, particularly through the middle of this week, because he's here helping and helping to support. There's a lot of physical healing, a lot of healing in general that's happening through Wednesday and Thursday, and light workers of all kinds and all sorts are needed, and Archangel Raphael is helping us at this time to move forward with that because the help is needed. And for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Lila is coming up, and she says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So, pardon me. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week, again, we have a feeling of kind of coming into ourselves and it being more of an internal and meditative time. This feels like it's a time for planning, preparation, and really deciding what we want to be bringing into our lives for the coming week and the coming months for that matter as well. And there's also a feeling of really asking your angels for help and support as you're creating that. And there's a feeling of a lot of need for faith, and so really calling on your angels and asking for help and support with feeling that faith. Also, it's important this weekend that you're really taking time to take care of yourself. So detaching, disconnecting from day-to-day life is important. Turning off the TV and electronics is also going to be important for you this weekend. And it feels like it's going to be a great time to make sure you're getting outside and enjoying the weather. And my fingers are crossed that we do have really beautiful weather all across the planet for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so we can all get outside and play. All right, let's pull forward the crystals. Okay, so for the people who chose Tektite, the additional message for you this week is Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So for the people who chose Tektite this week, it feels like there are things that are coming together for you, but you maybe just aren't seeing them yet. One of the kind of phrases that's been popping into my head all week this week is "don't quit before the miracle starts," and it feels like this really applies to the people who have chosen Tektite this week. So have faith, continue with your hope, and continue to move forward on the plans that you've been starting and you've been working on the last little while, because it feels like things are really coming together, particularly through the middle of the month this month, and the middle of the month being the middle of March. So really, you know, keep on keeping on and ask your angels for help and support along the way, because things really are coming together for you. Okay, for the people who chose Malachite, Aurora's coming in, and she says, "You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example." So first of all, it feels like the people who have chosen Malachite, things really are coming together for you, and you're really starting to see and experience that. And you know, the people around us don't necessarily intend to kind of pull us down, but sometimes when people see other people doing well and they aren't doing well in their own lives, they start to kind of nitpick and make things more difficult and make us kind of doubt our dreams and our passion, or alternatively feel guilty because we're doing well and they aren't. So please don't allow the perceptions of other people to influence how you perceive yourself and your success, and to continue to move forward. Know and remember that this is something that you've worked towards, and it's something that you deserve and that everybody deserves in their own lives. And so you know, again, kind of to go back into quotes and stuff, be the change you want to see, and it will serve to inspire the people around you as well. So don't give up, continue moving forward, because things are looking really great for you right now, which is awesome. Excellent. For the people who chose clear calcite, oh, more kids. Okay, Opal's coming up. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So if you've chosen clear quartz, again, clear calcite, again, the message is coming up around kids. So if you have a life purpose that involves kids and children, know that everything is falling into place with what you're doing, whether that be as a parent, as a teacher, as some sort of educator, caregiver, whatever is happening for you with regards to the children in your life, things are really coming together. If you don't have kids, or if kids really aren't part of your life purpose at this point in time, then again, the message is to make sure that you're really nurturing yourself this week, and to really go back into the feelings of excitement that you had as a child. So as you're looking at your life purpose and what it is that you're wanting to be doing, and what you're creating for yourself, make sure that you're going into that feeling of childhood exuberance. And if you're having a difficult time deciding exactly what it is you want to be doing now, more often than not, that's because we've kind of lost connection with ourselves and the feeling of spirit that's coming through us, and we've become really wrapped up in the day-to-day of life. So go back into that childhood fun and think about, you know, what was it that you wanted to do when you were a kid but kind of put off to the side because you couldn't for whatever reason, whether that was finances or time, or somebody told you that you couldn't, and allow that to renew or reignite the spark of inspiration. All right. And for the people who chose Azurite this week, oh, I love this card and that it's coming up for Azurite. Ariel is coming through and she says, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. And I say I love, pardon me, that this message is coming up with the Azurite, because Azurite is a crystal that has incredibly high vibration, and it can actually be very intense. A very small piece it can really open things up for a person, and it's very much connected to your third eye, which is the center for clairvoyance, and your crown chakra, which is the center not only for claircognizance, which is clear knowing, but also one of the connections that we have to divine spirit, whatever your belief system is around what it's called. And so for you guys who have chosen Azurite for this week, there are a lot of new spiritual experiences and understandings that are coming to you this week. It feels like you're dealing not so much with the day-to-day, but you're kind of going above that, and you're seeing the larger picture in terms of how we all fit within this puzzle piece of life and what is beyond where we are right now. Also, the message that's coming up around new psychic experiences is it's important to be open to be receiving messages and information about what's coming up in your life, and to not only be open to it, to receiving the messages, but to recognizing when you're receiving messages and then to take action on them, because that helps to bring in more. And if you need any help with any part of that or any part of that process, remember that your angels are always here helping you, guiding you, and supporting you along the way. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. I am Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com. I'd like to wish you a fabulous week.